Good morning. It's Zeshnyaga here, and it's very early in the morning. It's actually 5:30 in the morning, East African time. And and by the way, if it's your first time to come across this YouTube channel, feel most welcome and make sure you subscribe. So today I have thought of sharing with you how I prepare my simple omelette. No spices, nothing much, because I don't like starting the day with spices. Imagine this early, it's around 5:30, then you're there filling yourself with spiced up food or breakfast. It's not even healthy to your body. It might end up giving you a bloated stomach during the day. So for my ingredients, I'm going to work with 3 eggs, 1 tomato which is not that ripe. Ensure that your tomato is not ripe. Then I'm going to use capsicum. Next to the capsicum is my red onions. I love when the onions are more than everything else because of the taste. Personally, I don't really like taking eggs. I do an egg maybe once or twice per month. So today I just thought of sharing this simple recipe with you. If you like, how do we call it? Kitunguu saumu and ginger, you can also add them at this stage, but have just decided to work with what you sing. And let's get started and see how the end results will be. This is the bowl that I'm going to use, and ensure that anything you are using is dry. We are going to start by beating our eggs. Remember, I've said your working should be dry so that the cooking oil doesn't splash on you. So give them a nice beat to mix them well. If you have a mixer, the better, because it will take you short time. But if you don't have it, and use your fork spoon. If you don't have the fork spoon, you can use the normal spoons as long as you beat it. Next, you're going to sprinkle some little salt. Remember, there's no specific limit of salt. Salt you put as you want your food to taste. Remember, much salt is not good to our health. So mix it well, beat it. If you have much time, you can beat it till it forms a form kama ile form ya omo. So we are going to start by adding in our capsicum. Next, we are adding our red onions. Then we start mixing them. At this time, you only stir it once or twice. Remember, when you beat it much, you might end up breaking the tomatoes. On this other side is where I have my frying pan. If you don't have a frying pan, you can use your sufuria or anything that will enable you to cook your eggs. Once you put the cooking oil, spread it well by rolling around your pan. And also the pan should be dry. I don't know if you guys you've ever been burnt. So before you put anything on your pan, ensure that your cooking oil is properly heat and it has actually boiled, and don't put much of the cooking oil. So our cooking oil is ready. As you are seeing, there are some bubbles, and the right time to put on your cooking oil is when you're mixing your stuff, so that it can start boiling on low heat. So we're going to pour in our mixture. Ensure that your pan is stable and if possible shake it to ensure that the eggs, or rather your mixture, has spread in all the corners, so that when it comes to turning you don't find some wet areas. Ensure you check your underside of your omelette to ensure that it doesn't burn. And if you realize that your mixture is much for your pan, keep rotating it on round motion. So let's confirm if the first side is ready, and ensure that you confirm on both the sides to ensure that the egg is properly cooked. So our omelette is well cooked on the underside. So let me show you how I turn it. So to turn my eggs, I'm going to take a dry plate. I put the egg there. Then I take the pan I was using and do what I'm doing now. So that's how I turn my omelette. And if you have a new way of doing it or a different way of doing it, you can also share with us on the comment box. Let's give our omelette a few minutes. Ensure that you keep checking so that it doesn't burn out. Remember, on that side is where we have the onions, the tomatoes, and the ho-ho. So on this other side, try to check if it's ready, and also look keenly on the side that you started with to see if there is anything that is not well cooked. If you look keenly on my omelette, the upper side, we have some mixture that is not ready. So as you turn the downside, ensure that you also put the upper side on low heat so that it can cook without burning out your omelette. Look at this. So this how the side that had much tomatoes, onions, and ho-ho looks like. I've decided to turn the other side on the pan so that the omelette can be a little bit crunchy. So guys, our omelette is ready, and before you serve your omelette, ensure that you check on both the sides if they are well cooked. Look at this. So this is a simple recipe you can try making in the morning, because it can't even take you like 10 minutes. Even 10 minutes is a lot. It will take you around 5-6 minutes, and it's so healthy. When you take this, it can take you the whole day for those who don't take lunch like me. And you can also consider preparing it for the kids in the morning when they are going for school. Remember, it's cold. I believe in each and every part of Kenya, it's that cold. So don't forget to leave a sweet comment down below. Let me know what you think about this simple recipe. And if you have a different way of doing it, you can also share with us. So someone just requested this omelette recipe on my IG. And if you've not followed me on Instagram, you can go follow me. The link is on the description box. Thanks for watching. Let's meet on my next video.